If you have been seeing AZO Weight Management and wondering whether it can really help, especially if you are dealing with both extra weight and occasional bladder control issues, this is what I want to walk through clearly today. Because a lot of women over 50 are not just trying to lose weight, they are also trying to feel more comfortable in their body, reduce pressure on the bladder, and make everyday life feel a little easier. If you want to check the product or any of the tools and resources I recommend, I've linked them below in the description. One thing I've seen with women over 50 is that products like this can sound especially appealing because they seem to offer help in two areas at once: weight support and bladder support. And on the surface, that makes sense, because extra weight really can put more pressure on the bladder, and that can make urgency or occasional bladder leaks feel worse. So I understand why this kind of product gets attention. But after working with women in this stage of life, one pattern that comes up again and again is this: no supplement replaces the basics. And that matters. Because if you are looking at AZO Weight Management, the real question is not just what does it claim. The real question is, how much can it realistically do, and where does it fit into the bigger picture? From the product messaging, AZO Weight Management is positioned as a drug-free, caffeine-free option that combines bladder support ingredients with a botanical intended to support appetite regulation and healthy weight management. That sounds promising, but I think it is important to look at that calmly and realistically. This is not a magic weight loss solution. It is not the kind of thing that is likely to make a major difference on its own if your habits are still working against you. What it may be is a support tool, and that is a very different category. What I've noticed with women over 50 is that supplements tend to work best when they are supporting a plan that is already moving in the right direction. So if a woman is already working on food quality, portion awareness, protein, walking, strength work, hydration, and weight loss habits that actually fit her life, then a product like this may feel like a useful add-on. But if she is hoping the supplement itself will solve the problem, that is usually where disappointment shows up. From experience, this is where most women need a little relief from marketing pressure, because marketing often makes it sound like one product is the missing piece. But in real life, lasting weight loss and better bladder support usually come from a combination of things: less pressure on the bladder through gradual weight loss, better pelvic support, more awareness around bladder triggers, and habits that help appetite and metabolism work a little better over time. So when I look at a product like AZO Weight Management, I think the most useful review is a practical one. It may make sense for women who specifically want support for occasional bladder control issues and also like the idea of a weight management-focused formula. It may appeal to women who want something non-stimulant and drug-free. And it may feel worth trying if the main goal is gentle support, not dramatic change. But I would be very careful about expecting too much from it, because weight management after 50 is rarely solved by one capsule. What I've seen with women over 50 is that the real drivers are still the unglamorous things: how often you are snacking, how much sugar and refined carbs are in the day, whether you are getting enough protein, whether you are moving enough to support muscle, whether sleep and stress are throwing appetite off, whether you are staying consistent long enough to see results. That is still the foundation. And honestly, I think that is good news, because it means your progress is not dependent on finding the perfect product. It means your progress can still come from steady changes that actually match your life. Now, if bladder control is also part of your concern, that is where this product may feel more relevant. Because for some women, the connection between extra weight and bladder pressure is very real. And if a product helps them feel like they are doing something supportive while they work on the bigger lifestyle side too, that can still have value. I just would not want any woman to believe that the supplement itself is the strategy. It is, at most, a small piece of one. What I've noticed with women over 50 is that the healthiest mindset with products like this is use them as optional tools, not as the plan. That keeps expectations realistic. That keeps money decisions calmer, and it helps women stay focused on what actually moves the needle. So my honest take on AZO Weight Management is this. If you are interested because you have occasional bladder control concerns and you want to try a drug-free support product that also includes a weight management angle, it may be something to look into. But if you are looking for meaningful weight loss results, the product is not the main event. Your habits are. And the best results will almost always come when the supplement is paired with real changes that reduce weight gradually, improve core and pelvic support, and make your body feel better overall. If you want to check the product or the other resources and tools I recommend for practical weight loss and women's wellness after 50, I've linked everything below in the description. If you feel like this approach fits where you are right now, you can check everything linked below. It helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. And let me know in the comments, would you be more interested in this kind of product for bladder support, appetite support, or both?